La 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 la. I'm back. I got a hole in my head. It's on the other side.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the diaries. This episode is going to be kind of strange. It's going to take place in one place. It always takes place in one place or another, and basically what it is over the course of about 3 weeks, when I got my first retirement settlement. This is what I did. I got X amount of dollars, okay? I took 2/3 of that, and I put it over here. Now that over there is to help me with regular day-to-day living from now for and as long as I have it. It's supplemental for groceries. It's supplemental for paying my rent. It's I take little pieces out of it and add it to my regular retirement pay, and then that keeps me going for a month. So took 2/3 of that, put it over there. Now on the other third, I took half of the other third, and I started getting stuff that I've needed for quite a while. Except for underwear and socks, because my daughter sent me some, bless her heart, for my birthday. Along with a cool thing that makes a person not upset that they got underwear and socks from their daughter. I needed to replace my pots and pans were all shot. I needed to get stuff to help me clean around here. I'm looking still getting a new vacuum cleaner. Mine is old and it kind of goes, yeah. Did not suck well. I needed batteries. I needed light bulbs. I needed to get oil changed on my car. I needed to get the tires checked. I needed to pay off. I paid off anything as far as the bill is concerned that I have that is outstanding that is not part of my settlement, my my debt relief settlement. So for the first time in a very long time, I am not worrying about money. I've got things taken care of. Now, what did I do with the other half of that final third? I went shopping. Because that's what I do. I'm an old man. I work my life. I can go shopping. I got a bunch of stuff for the porch, to finish building up the porch, if it is ever finished. I got a couple of things coming that won't be here for a while. I went and I actually, now this is kind of jumping the gun on something you're going to see, but I have an Oculus Quest 2, and I'm working on, with another group business, making a VR theme park. I've told you about it before. It's Metaverse Adventures. Okay, well, I have an old Quest 2, and the program that we're building is getting too big for the Quest 2, and it's also getting too powerful for the old school mechanics of it, or the electronics. It's old. So I decided the first thing I was going to do is I was going to get the next one up. Not a cheap thing. The Quest 3. Not cheap. It was not cheap. I did get it. It was not cheap. It didn't work. It was still not cheap. So I had just recently sent that back to where I got it from, which was Amazon. And as soon as I get my money back for that, which is that's also been taken care of. As soon as I get my money back, I'm going to go to a good old-fashioned brick and mortar store and get it there. A place where if there's a problem, I can just take it there and they can take care of the problem. So you're going to see the first half of that, the good half. You're not going to see the second half of that. But since all this stuff happened, I got in a lot of boxes. Lots. So this episode is about boxes and all the stuff that came in. Actually, it's kind of cool. There's a lot of unusual stuff. I buy weird things, on occasion. So that's what this episode is all about. So, if you're ready for that, without any further ado, let's get going! I have some more boxes. Yeah, and I have a bag too. This is for the fortune cookies, and it's not part of this box. So, let's see if I can find that. Oh, I'm leaning over too far. Well, this first one's kind of easy to tell. It's got a big label over it, but this is something that is pretty important around here. There's 2 packages of batteries, but a package of AA's and a package of AAA's, but I didn't cheap out this time. So let's see if these bigger, better batteries do better than the bad batteries did when they were cheap. Now this other case, it's got 2 things in it, I think, and I remember what one of them is. I don't remember what the other was. Oh, yes I do. One is for the porch, I think. Well, I could be wrong again. You never know. Let's see. Well, this is for, very exciting, this is for the Oculus 3 that won't pair up with my phone. So cool, once I get it pairing up. My voice is in many places.
Wallpaper here.
Hang on 1 second. Okay, so apparently my program is no longer screwing up. Okay, so that will go right about there. And this is for the Adventureland porch.
Is that another tree?
It's not another tree.
I think it's another tree.
You might have been confused because of the shape of the box.
Just a small one.
Nice. This is landscape lighting. Now, as you know, I have a lot of lighting out there. A lot of different lighting. Lots of different lighting loading up the place. But most of that is indirect. Well, actually it's kind of dynamic, but anyway. I bought this pack of 3. They're plugged in. They're LED lights. Yes. Boy, this has just been one of those days. The headset won't pair up. The computer didn't want to process my next video. And then the battery died in the camera. And apparently I had the leg of the camera up against the fan, which was going, oh. So it's probably all versus Boogie anyway. Anyway, so these lights have spikes. They go in the ground. If you want to drive them in the ground, I am going to place them outside on the porch in several places, but I'm not going to do that until this weekend or Wednesday. So it can go right down there too. So there we have it. Many things use the remote control. I'm glad the remote control looks different than all the others. Oh no, it doesn't. It looks exactly the same. You know how confusing that can get? I'll tell you. Confusing. Can you believe the silliness I've gotten? I did drop it. There we go. I got another package. I know I ordered some stuff. I guess I underestimated how much. I don't even remember what this is. I guess we'll all find out together. You know, that's a sad sign when you order so much stuff at one time that you don't remember what you ordered. I'm sure it's spiffy, whatever it is. Oh, wait a minute. I think I do know what this is. And if it's what I think it is, it's for the Adventureland porch. And it is. This is one of those things where I saw it and I thought, hey, I have an idea for that. And they wrapped it in such a way that it cannot be opened. So I guess I won't use it. Whew. All right. My God, they're in another bag. Forget it. I don't want them anymore. And I keep putting my knife away before I'm done with it. My dull knife away. Oh, I'm touching something that isn't plastic. There we go. You might be wondering why I have 4 tikis, flat little tiki displays, that are all the same. It doesn't make a lot of sense to what I'm doing. I'll tell you why. Because these, believe it or not, are going to go on the outside of the fence. So folks will kind of get an idea if they pass by as to what's going on here. Wow! That was far too much work! Alright, I got another boxes here. Lots of boxes! This is the big boxes. It's from Vistaprint, I think. It said Vistaprint. Yeah, I'm guessing. So, let's see what it is, because there was a couple of things that I got. And they were all for this channel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
right.
baloney. Who are you kidding?
Yes, really. And inside this box, well, we won't know. There we go. Inside this box. Oh, this is a cool one. I feel like I'm going to sneeze any minute. And here it is. Darkslade Diary mugs. Check it out. It's got Darkslade Diary on one side. It's got Darkslade Manor on the other side. And it's made out of real ringy type of ceramic. Or whatever. I have several. And I'm going to have several more. Well, I have the boxes here. It's just the boxes, another boxes. And as a disclaimer, no, I did not get all these at the same time. I'm just putting it all together here. Most of the stuff that I've got in this episode has been over the course of the last about 3 weeks. And a lot of it was, yes, because I finally could afford to do it. And I had put aside, X monies to do these things. I said monies, I hate that word. And that balloon did not pop. That's how sharp this blade is. Okay, so let's see what's in this new box. It's a big box. Oh, big heavy box. I know what it is, and it's something I've been waiting for. And just as a point of order, if you were a viewer of the earlier episodes back in the day, I got something like this before, and I shared it with everybody. Wow. AC is very excited about it. There's I have to put my drink somewhere where it won't fall down. I just cleared this counter off, this tabletop off, and I fill it again. Okay, so we got to go. Oh. So, I have a new set of pots and pans. Now, these are the kind, I want you to look at the bottom of this. These are the kind that does an even heat distribution, which is very important when you have an old piece of crap oven or stove like I do that has the solid, surface. So basically, it should heat evenly, respectfully. I don't like disrespect when my food is cooking. And it shouldn't warp, which is what the other pans do. Now the other pans that I got, the original ones, the red ones, you've seen them, I got them at a really reasonable price. Reasonable because they were cheap. This is not a cheap set. I decided this is probably the last time I'm going to buy a set. Let's make it a good set. See, this is what I do. I don't like washing dishes, so I just get rid of them and I buy new ones. No, that's not it at all. I'm editing, actually right now I'm trying to clean house, but I'm editing the video of the boxes and the packages and another package, or a box, or something. This is from Vistaprint. So it's one of two things. It's either one thing or it's the other thing. Now that's the way you make it self-opening package. Oh, this is my new hat. Looking all nice and new. I decided this time that I would get a gray hat instead of a white hat. Because let me tell you what, that white hat looks pretty gray after a while. And if I can get the package open and get it open. Here we go. Ah, it looks great. Oh, and that fits better too. Well, it looks stupid with my hair the way it is, but there it is. My hat with my Darkslade diaries on it. Embroidered. Awesome. So what's the other thing that's coming? This is for this channel. Everything falls out of the boxes. Gray. Oh! Oh, this is going to be so noticeable. Holy jumping cats. Now this is for wearing when I go out to do things. The first place it will be used at is at Disneyland, most likely. And it's a Darkslade Diary shirt. It's an extra large because I am. Oh my God, that print is bright. Tell me if you can see this okay. Yeah. And here's the back. You're going to love this. If you're a Darkslade Diaries follower, you're going to love this. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so bright. That looks like it was airbrushed on. Oh, yes. I know I've got some other things coming, but we need to end this episode, and we're going to end it with the super bright. Let's see. It was airbrushed. No wonder it looks that way. My God, that's beautiful. And I didn't pay that much for the shirt. No, I didn't. Or did I? No, I didn't pay much for the shirt. I paid more for shipping than I did for the shirt itself. But that is, oh my gosh, that is beautiful. So, we're going to end this episode right now before something else shows up. And next episode, okay, now the next episode could be any number of things. It can be the new Adventureland Porch episode, because I have that, which I'm working on the print of, or the video of. My guess is it's going to be the vacation video, the road trip episode, which will not be next week. It would be the week after. So if I do get that other episode in, it'll be in early next week because my son's coming out to visit me on a Wednesday. So I'll need to have it together by Wednesday. Or more likely, the next episode will be the week after. So, sticking to the once a week thing. I'm doing my best. But as far as the boxes are concerned, I got a lot of boxes. I'm wearing the old hat because I don't want to touch the new stuff until I go. So, yeah. So we will end this episode right now before somebody delivers like a Buick or something. We'll see you in the next episode again. If it's not next week, it'll be the week after. If it's next week, it will be the porch video. If it's a week after, when it's the week after, it'll be the trip video. Okay? Okay. In the meantime, you guys have yourselves a great week. And maybe two, depending upon how things work out. I've repeated the same thing like 5 times. I guess I can pretty much assume that's what it's going to be. End of line.